Karen fights police at beach resort.
When a female is assaulted by her own friend at Florida Resort, the responding officer gets way more than he bargained for.
She walked over her and just cocks me upside the head with the cup. Literally cocks me, and that was all. And she took off. I don't know.
Damn, she just drive by with a cup.
Whatever, but I don't feel safe.
Give me a second. So what'd you see?
I picked up this young lady right here, the one right you all talking to, and all of a sudden the other young lady, I don't know if it's her partner or roommate or whatever, she came running up, give me a ride, and then she started berating this girl.
The blonde girl's berating the other girl?
No,
Or
the dark-haired girl. This lady was a complete angel.
You witnessed it or did her?
Oh yeah.
Where were they when you got hit?
She was sitting right there. Dark-haired girl was making such a scene, and I said, "Okay, I'll take you back. You can go to the pool and get your stuff." And I was dropping her off. She walked down that walkway trying to get the pool, and she says, "I don't know where the I'm going." And the girl just threw the cup, hit her in the face. The cup top went over there, and some of the drink hit my leg.
Okay, thanks. Alright. So what do you want to do about it? What'd you say?
It sounds like the girl was coked out. Because she didn't know where she was
Out of
going.
nowhere, the dark-haired suspect returns to the scene and hops in the back of the golf cart.
What's her name? Josie? Hey, Josie. I'm Officer Kai from the Beach Police Department. You got your ID on you by chance?
I'm a little intoxicated, so
You don't know where it's at?
Intoxicated.
sat back home. My friend is trying to set me up.
They're trying to set you up.
Yes, that's what this is all about.
How'd you spell your first name?
P-
Your first name's
yeah.
last name?
My first name's Josie, Josie.
What's a good address for you?
I don't know.
You don't know where you live.
I do, but I'm still intoxicated right now.
Well, let's step over here so he can get back to work. But you're gonna have to get off the cart.
I can't carry all this being intoxicated.
Well, you can put it on the ground.
She's way too drunk.
There we go.
Obviously.
Alright, so I'm fixing to read you what's called your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent.
She's
Anything
getting
you say
arrested.
can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. Look at me. Listen to me. Do you understand what I just read to you? Are you sure you understand all of it?
I'm an attorney.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and turn around for me.
In public intoxication, you clearly caused something, bro. Like, this is all your fault.
No, that's not. Don't fucking touch
You
me.
caused a scene. You're getting arrested now.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch
Alright,
me.
cool. Now we're done.
No.
And now you hit an officer.
Now we're done.
Stop. I'm fine. This is hurting me. Please. Stop.
That's your fault. You didn't have to engage in anything.
Stop. I'm hurt. Lift me
Stop
up.
fighting with me.
I'm burning the fuck up. Lift me the fuck up. I'm hot.
Get on the ground.
No. I'm burning the fuck up.
Okay, wait. I'm not gonna lie, that's a dick move for the cop. At least bring her over to some shade. Lay her down on some shady ground. Which is not. It clearly looks like it's like 80 plus degrees outside. The concrete's gonna be hot as shit. So I agree. But like at the same time, there's no reason for you to cop, bruh. Like, come on.
Let me put your arm behind your back now. Is that your golf cart?
Yes, sir.
Cool. Can you grab my cuffs? Take a seat.
You're a goddamn fucking bastard.
1015 YPMO for Bat, LEO, and Simple Bat.
That's what it's gonna be. Bonnie, you're a fucking bitch. I'm your fucking best friend. What the fuck's wrong with you? I didn't do nothing wrong at all. You guys are fucking mean and bad.
Clearly she doesn't like you. Clearly she doesn't want to be your friend because you're doing some crazy shit you shouldn't be doing. Clearly you're too intoxicated. Well, if you're too intoxicated, your friend should be a good friend and start like helping you. But like, I get it if your friend is acting on this type of a level where she's not like sickly intoxicated, she's like aggressive intoxicated. So like, clearly she's not gonna wanna like talk to her about it because she's gonna get physical. I mean, obviously that's where the cop comes in. So I mean, I get it.
Whatever. Look at me in the eyes. You're dead.
Go ahead and
So
add
bad
threats to
with
law
your
enforcement.
stupid arm.
Let's slow ride it over to my car.
No, I have more shit from her, and I want my shit from her.
Yeah, go ahead, back up.
Nah, bro, the way she's sitting. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh my god.
Bonnie, you're dead. Fucking bitch. Goddamn dead, you stupid ugly cunt. Oh, Mr. Cup, please get my fucking glasses.
You need to sit down.
No, fuck you.
Sit down.
Don't fucking touch me. Put you in, I swear to God.
Once she sobers up, she gonna realize what she did. She'll be like, ah.
Nation's gonna fucking murder you.
You got backup coming?
No, I don't need it. Cool. This is gonna be a lot more fun now.
Damn bitch. You're a little bitch.
I would love to be a cop for these certain scenarios. Like, no, just shit like this, bro. It's like, you're a cop and you know these people can't, like, fuck you up because you're obviously a cop. You're in shape. You're gonna beat their ass if you need to. But you're not going to because you're a cop. And you yourself can get arrested for doing that to a civilian. But, like, if they're kicking you, bro, it's like, okay, you're gonna get what you deserve now. Because the cop, yeah.
I've never been arrested.
I'm too high right now for this shit.
Like, you set me the fuck out. I didn't even goddamn do anything. You're pissing me the fuck off. You ain't gonna do shit. You're a goddamn piece of shit.
Alright, we're done. Come on.
No. Oh, stop. What are you gonna do? My ass, huh? What are you gonna do? Piece of shit.
Get in the car. Like 3 or 4 times now. She kicked me twice, slapped me. So her and this girl are staying. Yeah.
Okay.
They're staying in a condo across the street. They get into an argument. She's acting like this. I've got the witness information already. He was the tram driver, and she took one of the cups, struck her upside the head with it. Got her story and the driver's story, and it matched up perfectly. Go to Mirandize her. She's like, lawyer. I said, okay, cool. Go ahead and turn around for me real quick. And she's like, no. And so I go to grab her wrist. She immediately starts smacking me. I take her to the ground. She keeps on trying to resist. I end up getting hinges on her, get her up, put her on the golf cart over here so we can come back to my car. She spits on me like 4 times. She's kicked me twice. She's threatened to have me killed by the Aryan Nation.
That's crazy.
So simple that on her.
Aryan
33
Nation.
on me, and threats to law enforcement with death. Okay, what is she?
Who the fuck even is the Aryan Nation? Let me look this up. Some cult. Aryan Nations is the North American anti-Semitic neo-Nazi. Oh. Maybe not describe that on stream. That's bad. I didn't know what that was. That's bad.
Alcohol.
She hasn't calmed down yet.
No. She was calm until I broke the cuffs out.
She was calm until you broke the cuffs out.
Yeah.
Does she want to press charges about
Yes.
the battery?
She does.
Okay. Are they? What kind of relationship are they in?
They're not dating or anything like that.
So friends.
Yeah, they're just friends.
All right, step on out. You get searched and change up those handcuffs.
I can't get out. Oh,
You can step out.
I am trying to, but my wrists are hurting so bad.
Your wrist has nothing to do with you scooting
My
forward.
fucking wrist
Don't
hurt.
cuss me because I'm not cussing you.
I'm trying to be polite.
Listen, all you have to do is scoot.
No, it's not fair. She set me up. There were her people to begin with.
Come on.
I can't just fucking scoot out. What do you want to fucking do?
What do you mean she sets you up?
I can't.
Why?
Because I'm too fat, I guess. I don't fucking know. Scoot out here. I can't do it to her.
She is drunk.
Search you real quick.
She set me up.
Step away from the car. I'm Officer Wembley. I'm doing your search. All right, he's gonna fix your cuffs for you.
See,
Don't they have to have female cops? Female cops search females.
She's got cocaine. Go to her house. There will be cocaine there.
Okay. I'm gonna book you in.
And she's the one that started this.
What if she actually does have cocaine though?
She's like, okay. And then she kept laughing at it. She's the...
Maybe,
Okay.
maybe she's coked up and drunk, and maybe the girl actually does have coke at her house. This might be some like crazy scheme, bro. I might be breaking some shit down.
Close the door now. All right, guys.
Thank you.
No problem.
As the arresting officer writes his report in his vehicle, the other officer finds an interesting item while searching Josie's belongings.
I get out. Goddamn dead.
Yeah, that's what I took off of her waistband.
Oh my god, she could have stabbed him. Oh my god. She could have stabbed anyone. If she really wanted to. Holy fuck.
I'm in there. I'm getting you, Bonnie. After I get out, you're dead. What's your name, officer? What's your name? You have to tell me your fucking name, you stupid asshole.
Now, of course, I've handcuffed many dangerous people, but when someone's screaming, fighting, and possibly off their meds, that's entirely a different kind of danger. Now, calls like this can be a complete nightmare for police, because think about it, they're walking into a beautiful resort, but they're immediately met with a story of an assault, and the officer has no clue what he's going to have to deal with. Now, at this point, the call actually got really dark for me, and even I didn't see this coming, because the officer is not only dealing with a distraught victim, he might be dealing with an aggressor with an unstable mind. Because on many occasions, police do have to deal with violent, mentally ill people, but I have asked myself, do they even really know what's going on? Because their reality can be extremely different than ours. Now, the officer had no choice but to take Josie down, because she did get violent, but when you're face to face with someone who's probably terrified themselves, you do feel a different kind of pressure, because you do have to be tactical and keep the victims and yourself safe. But the officer also has to do his best to try not to cause further damage to someone who's probably already broken. And make no mistake about it, Josie was dangerous, and officers never want to use force. However, with that said, when a person like Josie is throwing punches and threatening lives, there's no time to call for a mental health team. The officers have to deal with the threat immediately, and finding that knife was...
Okay, so they actually. Okay, I didn't know they actually did this. If they come across a person who's like mentally ill, they actually call like a mental health team to actually come get them checked out and everything. I didn't know they actually did that. I just thought they threw him in prison. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, fuck them. If they're doing that shit, just go to jail.
Wasn't just evidence, it was a warning, because if the officers had waited and failed to act quickly, this could have ended violently for everyone. Lastly, and be real with yourself, if this was you and you walked into this resort and had to deal with a situation like this and the aggressor had a knife within reach, would you try to talk him down, or would you act fast and make sure that everyone made it out safe? Because officers do deal with this on a daily basis.
Josie was charged
Act
with trespass
fast.
after warning, simple battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting with violence, and threats to law enforcement. She is innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
What?